What? I'm just doing my warm-up. Yep, that's how I start before I speak. What? It's already starting? Hello. Hi. I was actually warming up and didn't realize that the video already started. So, actually I was not talking to anyone else before. I don't actually have a camera crew. I'm a one-man shop. But anyway, today's video is about putting people on a pedestal, right? Often we put people on a pedestal, and the way it shows up is we admire them, right? And we think we're less than them. We think they have this some sort of superpower. They're like super beautiful, super powerful. Perhaps they have more social power. They have all these amazing friends, or perhaps they're a TV star, or a movie, a sing star, and they have all these great connections, and we sort of feel less when we are around them. Or even our boss, we think that they have a power to fire us, to define our career. So we sort of sometimes shrink in relation to them, and many people struggle to really stand up and really be assertive next to those people, because they think that those people that they admire and put on a pedestal has something more than they actually don't have. Let me tell you this: the moment that you put someone on a pedestal, regardless who it is, whether it's someone you see at the gym who's got a better body than you, someone that you see has a more social power than you, someone that has, I don't know, better family ties, someone that has a lot more money than you, it doesn't matter what it is. The moment you do that, you shrink your own existence, you devalue yourself, your self-worth goes down. And you know what? Then you become addicted to acquiring things, gaining things for significance, and then you keep comparing yourself to the next level up. It's a vicious cycle. Even today, if you want $1 million because you want to be among millionaires, guess what? Then there's going to be multi-millionaires, and then you become a multi-millionaire, and then guess what? There is billionaires to hang out with, and you feel less than a billionaire. It's a vicious cycle because there's an endless avenue of growth. The imperfection that we have at the moment is part of a divine perfection. What I mean by that is that everything is intrinsically perfect until you create a standard and define that standard to be better, right? And so you can always do that out of thin air. And at the same time, that imperfection, when you create a standard and then you compare it with something else, is part of a divine perfection. Because if everything was perfect, if you had it all, life would be boring, because there would be nothing to achieve, nothing to grow. You'll just stagnate, and you'll become like the fish in the ocean. That's the only thing it knows. It doesn't know anything different. So life would be really mundane, okay? So it's okay where you are. You need to realize that it's okay to be where you are. It's amazing to be where you are. You need to understand and acknowledge your own magnificence. Here's 2 things you need to know. Every time you see yourself, catch yourself, put someone on a pedestal, realize those 2 things. Number 1, realize that everyone is a reflection of you. So when you see someone that has more potential than you think has more potential, perhaps has a better body, has more fitness, whatever it is, see that, know that this is just a reflection of your own potential, right? While you're busy admiring theirs, are you actually working on yours? Are you actually growing your body? Are you actually going to the gym and working out instead of sitting at home and watching it a sing star? Yes, perhaps you don't have a talent or the voice to become an artist, but there's an area of your life that you can grow, that you can flourish on. But guess what? It is easy to stay there, sitting on the couch, because when you throw yourself in the arena, follow your dream, showcase your gifts, you're going to get thrown down, you're going to get punched, you're going to push down, and you have to get back up and push down, and then you have to be resilient. And many of us know that. This is why it's easier to sit there and pretend that we don't have any magnificence and actually admire other people's work, right? Know that you have potential. Everyone else who you think is better than you is just a reflection of your own. Work on it, girl. Number 2, you have, at the same time you're perceiving someone has something more than you, even your boss having more power than you, know that at the same moment you have an area in your life ooh, it's getting hot here. You have an area of your life where you have more power. Perhaps you have great family ties. Are you even appreciating it? Perhaps you have great friends. If I was to give you $1 million today in exchange for those friends, you'd probably say no, right? Are you actually considering that wealth, right? Perhaps you don't have cash wealth, but you have wealth in terms of knowledge, in terms of health, right? Your health is probably top, right? You eat the right foods. Perhaps you have beautiful skin. You really look after your skin. You put your sunscreen, and you make sure you don't drink too much, and you really look after your skin. This could be your wealth. Are you actually acknowledging it, right? So these are the two things you need to know. Know your potential and acknowledge your current magnificence, because you are great. Never, ever put someone on a pedestal and someone else in the pit at the same time. Because when you put someone on a pedestal, you're also comparing yourself to someone else who you think has less than you, less money, less social status, doesn't have a Rolex watch and whatever. Always be put in your heart. Why? Because it's always going to backfire on you. The moment you put someone in a pit, you're at the same time putting someone on a pedestal, and you're feeling less, and you're shrinking your own existence, and decreasing your self-worth, your confidence, and getting into that vicious cycle of more, thinking more is going to help you feel better. It's not. Trust me, it's not. Look in your life yourself and you find out that it won't. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this amazing video today, and you have, sorry, I'm just wiping out my sweat. It's really hot, right? Can't wait for winter. And I hope you have an amazing first day. Until then, take care.